Hey, what's up, family? I was asked to make this video in regards to how do you know when you fall in love? I don't know why I was asked to make this video, but okay. First and foremost, we have to understand that at our essence, we are love. At our core being, all that we are is love. But what happens is over time, life happens. We get hurt, we get disappointed. Um, People verbally abuse us, abandon us, whatever. We go through life, and all these things sit upon our heart, if you will. It's like the sun. The sun is love. But then you have all the clouds, you have the fog, you have the fires that are burning, and just this pollution that seems to block out the sun. And so you think that the sun's no longer there because of the fog, the clouds, the storm, the smoke, pollution, whatever. The sun's always there. It's just you can't see it or feel its effect. Same thing with love. Because of all these things that have happened, we no longer believe that we are love. We no longer believe that we're lovable. We no longer believe that we will ever fall in love again. We have to get that understanding first and foremost. And so, falling in love is such a beautiful, amazing thing because falling in love is just a coming home. It's just you coming back to your core, you coming back to your true essence. And this person that you're falling in love with is holding your hand, bringing you back home to who you really are. It's crazy because intuitively, we know, our gut knows. That's our gut brain. It's our soul. It knows that there's been a soul connection, meaning that you're in love. There's this deep connection, nothing physical, it's spiritual, it's deep. And so your gut brain is the first part of your body that knows this. It recognizes this. It's like, oh, this is home. Oh, this is who I am. It relays that information to your heart brain. And your heart is like, dang, this feels good. Dang, I think I love this person. Man, I'm falling in love with this person. Your heart brain then sends that information up to your logic brain, your mind. And your mind is trying to filter out, and its reasoning is like, no, there's no way you could be in love. It's too early. No, there's no way you could be in love. You're not worthy of love. No, there's no way that you could be in love. This person doesn't love you. They're trying to hustle you. They're running game on you. And so our mind is sitting there trying to process all the information from our gut brain, saying that, hey, you made a soul connection. And from our heart brain saying, hey, you're in love with this person. And our mind is trying to justify it and rationalize it through the filters that we've put in place, or we've allowed to be put in place. And again, that's the clouds, the fog, the smoke, and all the other chaotic things that have happened to us in our lives that makes us feel unworthy, that makes us feel undeserving of love and unacceptable to be loved. And so our mind is trying to process all of that. And our mind finally comes to the conclusion that, dang, okay, yeah, you are in love. And then when your mind finally tells you that you're in love, you acknowledge that you're in love. But you already knew that you were in love. Deep down, you knew. You knew. You try to rationalize it. You try to justify it. You try to explain it away as infatuation. You try to explain it away as you just really care about this person, and you minimize it because, again, you don't believe that you're worthy of love. You don't believe that anybody is capable of loving you. And so when you finally meet that person that says, I don't give a crap about what your issues are, I don't give a crap about what you've been through, I see you, I love you, I'm willing to walk this journey with you hand in hand. Whatever you've been through is irrelevant to me. I'll listen to you, I'll talk to you, but that doesn't matter to me, because what matters to me is that we have this soul connection and where we're going to go from here. All that you've gone through in the past has just led you to this point right here for us to connect, for our past to unite. That's all. Everything that's happened in your past has done. It's just led you to this point right here for us to connect and for us to have this meeting of the soul, this meeting of the heart. Because had you not gone through all the stuff that you've gone through, then you wouldn't be on the path that you're on. And our paths wouldn't have connected the way that they did. Our paths would not have united the way that they did. And that's why this feels so home. That's why this feels so good. Because it is home. It's where you belong. Somebody asked me, am I in love? Yeah, I'm in love. I am. And it's weird because I was talking to this individual last night, and I was literally prepared to live the rest of my life as a monk, willing to teach people and to guard and all the other things that I do, kung fu and everything else. And when I really think about it, it's because I didn't feel that I was worthy to be loved. Because of all the mistakes I've made in my past, because of my insecurities, I didn't feel as though that someone could really, truly, genuinely love me. Not just be attracted to how I look physically, but be connected to me. And so I was prepared. My mind was made up that this is my lot in life. And I was content with that. I really was. I wasn't expecting to fall in love. And that's life. That's the beauty of life. When you're willing to deal with your stuff, when you're willing to deal with your insecurities, when you're willing to deal with all the things in your life that make you feel the way that you do about yourself, and you're going to be completely honest and transparent, that's when all these things start to happen for you. And what is being in love? Being in love is the willingness, the desire to be completely open and transparent. It is the greatest manifestation of trusting someone. When someone says that they're in love with you, that is the greatest compliment, because that's saying that, man, I'm willing and I am completely open and transparent. I'm exposed. I'm vulnerable to you. That's scary, because many of us don't like who we are. We don't, we got some stuff that we want to cover up. We don't want everybody to see us for who we are. And so, but that's our issues. But then when you fall in love with somebody, it's like, man, I don't care. Here, look, this is who I is. Not who I is, but this is who I am. And so falling in love is a great thing. being in love. It's a great thing. And that's the difference between being in love and loving somebody. You could love somebody and not be in love with them. The difference is the amount of trust that you have for the individual. Many of us have family members and exes that we love. We don't trust them. You know what I mean? Um, you love them. You genuinely care about them. You genuinely want them to succeed and reach their best potential or their fullest potential. You want all these great things for them. You love them, but you don't want to be with them. You love them, but you can't trust them. And you know you can't trust them. But being in love, oh man, you trust them. You trust them with everything. You trust them with your deepest fears. You trust them with the things you're not even willing to deal with. You know, your greatest insecurities. It's like, because I love you so much, because I'm so in love with you, I'm willing to risk it all. My prayer and hope for you is that you allow yourself to fall in love. You allow yourself to be loved. You allow yourself the power to risk being hurt, to risk being betrayed. Because it's only in that risk that you find genuine love. It is only when you take that risk that you fall in love with who you are and with who that other individual is. I love you guys. Peace.